Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Nubatisha binti Muhammad Hamidi, and today I will presenting on the topic recovery issue on Murabahah financing in Malaysia. This presentation is prepared for Sir Muhammad Izzuddin bin Ismail. Let's begin with the basic. What is Murabahah? Murabahah is the type of Islamic financing where a bank buys something the customer wants, like a car or a property, and then sell it to the customer at a profit. What makes it different from conventional loans is that the bank is not lending money. It's actually buying and selling a real asset. The profit margin is agreed in advance and there is no hidden interest. It's very transparent. This is why Murabahah is called as cost plus sale. So, for example, if a bank buys a car for 80,000 ringgit, it may sell to the customer for 90,000 ringgit. The extra of 10,000 ringgit is the profit for the bank. The customer then pays the amount in installment. This method follows Sharia principle and avoid riba, which is prohibited in Islam. It promotes fairness, honesty, and mutual agreement between the bank and the customer. Let's go through three major issues that often appear in court cases in Malaysia. Firstly, ta'wid is known as late payment compensation. Ta'wid is a fee that bank charge customer who pays late. It is meant for cover the actual cost that bank suffer because of the delay. But in some cases, bank did not follow the rules set by Bank Negara Malaysia (BNM). They either used the wrong formula or couldn't prove how they calculated the fee. This causes confusion and make it hard for courts to judge fairly. Next is ibrah, which means a rebate or discount. This is usually given when a customer decides to settle their debt early. Even though some contracts include a promise to give ibrah, a few banks ignore it when the times came. This caused frustration because it seemed like the bank was take more profit than it deserved. One court case even mentioned that this goes against the spirit of fairness in Islamic finance. Islam teaches us not to take more than what the rightfully ours, and denying a promised rebate can be seen as breaking that trust. The third issue involves restructuring debt. Sometimes, bank restructure a Murabahah contract when a customer is struggling to pay. That's fine, but in some cases, they reuse the same asset in more than one contract, which is not allowed in Sharia. Now, let's look at how we can solve the issue we have discussed earlier. Each of three solutions target a specific problems in Murabahah financing. The first issue was about how late payments charged, or ta'wid, were handled unclearly and in some cases, not according the guidelines. To solve this, banks need to strictly follow Bank Negara's rules. All charges should be clearly documented, and customer must be told how these are calculated. Regular Sharia audits can help ensure everything stays transparent and within Islamic principle. The second issue was with the rebates. Some customers who paid early didn't receive the ibrah they were entitled to, either because the term was vague or the bank delayed it. To fix this, contract must be written in the simple and clear language. Important terms like ibrah should be explained properly. Bank must also act quickly and fairly when giving out rebates. And most importantly, staff should be trained to help customers understand their rights from the beginning. Finally, the third issue involved debt restructuring, where conventional court rulings didn't align with Islamic principle. To address this, we need a dedicated Islamic legal system like Sharia financial tribunals that understand and applies Islamic law properly. Judge and lawyer should also be trained in both Islamic finance and local law to make fair. I also like to share a few recommendations that can help Islamic financial institutions go even further in strengthening Murabahah financing. First, banks should conduct regular Sharia audits, not just to check boxes, but to truly accept whether their practices match the spirit of Islamic finance. It's something that technically correct but still feel unfair that should be looked into. Second, there should be more effort to educate customer. Even a simple information booklet or short video can help customer better understand what they are signing. This creates trust and reduce the chance of dispute later. Third, In the long term, Malaysia should consider establishing a dedicated Sharia tribunal or court to handle Islamic finance cases. Right now, many cases are handled using conventional law, which may not always fit the value of Islamic contract. A dedicated system can provide judgment that are both fair and aligned with Sharia. To conclude, Murabahah is more than just a financial product. It is a core part of Islamic finance, trusted for its fairness and transparency. It gives customer access to financing in a way that avoids interest, while still allowing banks to make a fair profit. With stronger contract practices, better legal support, and honest application of Sharia, Murabahah can continue to serve individual, businesses, and also society in a meaningful way. To end this presentation, I would like to reflect on the Quranic verse from Surah Al-Imran, ayat 130. The verse is a reminder of why we do this, why Islamic finance exists. It's not just to avoid interest, but to build a financial system that are more ethical, more human, and more beneficial for everyone. Thank you so much for your attention and time. That's all for me. Bye and Assalamualaikum.